All right, hello, beautiful angels. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Riley Gobin. I am an alignment coach and an intuitive psychic medium, and I'm super freaking excited for today's video. We are doing yet again another pick a card reading. If you guys can't tell from the few videos I already have on my channel, I love filming these for you, and I think you guys like it back. But this reading is going to be a message from your higher self. This could be you 2 years from now, 4 years from now, 10 years from now. The timing doesn't really matter. Just know that they are coming through with very strong guidance and advice for you in this time and space whenever you're stumbling across this video. And if you happen to be here anywhere from July, August, September, or October of 2024, then I have a couple quick announcements to give you guys. This upcoming September 2024, I am taking new one-on-one mentoring clients. I do have 2 mentorship programs. One of them is for those of you who are wanting to learn how to develop your own intuition and really harness your own psychic gifts and abilities. The other program is for conscious business owners or aspiring conscious business owners. So this is going to be for my light workers, healers, tarot readers, coaches, anything in that realm. Both programs are extremely personalized and they are spirit-led. So I will be tapping into your guides, angels, and those who've crossed over, and it's going to be their advice that I am delivering to you. The other program, which is brand new, is going to be launching in October of 2024, and this is going to be the first group coaching program that I've created. If you can't tell, I'm super excited about it. It is going to be group alignment coaching. In this program, I'm going to teach you the step-by-step of how to get from where you're at to where you want to be, aligned to your higher self, embody her, be her or him. And yes, it is going to have a lot of spiritual aspects of it, but it also is very practical as well. It is definitely like a mind, body, soul alignment program. My favorite part about it is 100% going to be the community aspect. There is going to be like a big group chat. It'll be a really good way for people in the spiritual community, in the wellness community, to make friends, to help love and support each other on this journey that we call life. So that's about it for all the announcements I have. I'll stop yapping and we'll get into the video. So without further ado, let's hop into it. Alrighty, hello. Let's see what your higher self is trying to tell you right now. Communicate with you, guide you on this, that, and the other. If you guys don't know how this works, you're going to intuitively pick a pile that you feel the most drawn to, and you can take a moment to pause the video if you'd like. You don't want to overthink this. Just one of them might be calling out to you more than the other, and I know some people do like to pick with crystals, so I have popped those on here for you, and I will run through those really quickly. So group number 1 is going to have this beautiful cherry blossom agate. Group number 2 is going to have this selenite sphere. Group number 3 is going to have this Madagascar agate. And group number 4 is going to have this tree moss agate tower. The timestamps for each groups will be linked below in the description, so you can just go ahead and click the timestamp and skip along to your reading. Hello, group number 1. Let's hear what your higher self is trying to say to you right now. So starting off with the Hanged Man, your higher self is calling for you to take a big pause in your life. Your higher self wants you to slow down and reevaluate what is actually working in your life and what isn't. So this is not a time of action for you. This is actually going to be a time of inaction. And if you're feeling rushed at this time to make a decision, you're being called to not. Because anything that has this it needs to happen now and this pressured energy around it, a lot of times that is your ego scrambling for an answer on something, scrambling for a new direction in life. However, our souls and our higher self knows that anything that is meant for us will not miss us. And so instead of taking blind action forward, most times it's actually better to take one big conscious step back, or even just take a pause where you're at. You don't always even have to take that step back. Sometimes we just need to sit still right where we are and connect with who we are in the present moment. A lot of times we will proceed and make decisions that alters our future based off past versions of ourselves. But those past versions of you do not serve you anymore. You are not them. And until you confront and face those past versions of yourself and tell them, hey, look, you're not in the driver's seat anymore. I am. Until you can come into the body, find your present moment stillness and be able to almost like talk to those past versions of yourselves. This could be through guided meditations. This could be just through journaling or stillness in itself. Addressing them with love and saying, hey, you know what? That served us. Those thoughts, those behaviors served us in a time and space. That way of making decisions, the instant gratification, chasing the next best thing, that did serve us at a time in our life. But we're at a time now where we're being called to stand still, reevaluate, and make some investments in our life. These could be spiritual, emotional, or physical, financial investments. You're being called to take inventory of what you do have, who you are right now, who you are resonating as. Get to know the present you. This is a very powerful activity that I do a lot with my clients, is getting to know who you even are right now, because right now is the only moment that truly exists. The past is still there in the quantum and the future exists in the quantum, but the only thing that your physical body is here with is the present moment. So you're being called to come into that at this time. I also noticed that we have the 3 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Wands, and 3s call for balance. It literally can represent the mind, body, and soul, or the past, present, and the future, right? You are being called to rebalance your physical, emotional, and energetic bodies before making any more life-altering decisions. Okay, group number 1? One of the biggest reasons that you're being called to find this balance and to actually really anchor yourself in the now and in the present moment is because there is a big project that you're wanting to start, this new found, blossomed idea for where you want your life to go. For some of you guys, this could be moving. This could be traveling. For some of you, this is going to be starting a business, writing a book, starting a podcast, releasing your music, recording your music. Things like that are coming through for this group. And you've been waiting, 3 of Cups in reverse. You've been waiting for other people to show you the way and for other people to help make this happen for you. But your higher self is coming in to say, this is something that you have to decide that you want to do. You have to make the decision. Nobody's going to make it for you. And nobody is going to make it as amazing as you're going to make it, because nobody is you. You are unique. You are needing to find confidence. And the way that you can find that confidence is by anchoring in the present moment. Know your own strengths. Know your own weaknesses. I think in today's society, we are so scared to think of anything negative about ourselves or like think that there's things that we're not good at. You should know the things that are harder for you to do and accomplish, and you should know the things that come very naturally and easy to you. And these are always things that we can work on and improve on, but you need to know in the now, what are my strengths, what are my weaknesses, and where can I start based off those strengths and weaknesses. And then you're going to want to target the weaknesses, and you're going to want to put time and effort into improving those weaknesses. And this is how you find confidence. You be who you are right now, flaws and all. And that's what's been missing from your journey at this time, is you've been looking for confidence in all of your good qualities, in all of the parts of you that are shiny and beautiful, and I'm going to find confidence in these things. No, true confidence is when you can look at the nitty-gritty details of yourself, when you can look at the things that you slack on, you lack on, and you can still find compassion and empathy and love for those parts of yourself, okay? You be honest with yourself about where you can improve, and then you give yourself time and space to improve those things, and you're not going to improve them overnight. It takes effort. It takes one step in front of the other, and it takes being present with yourself. Ditch this futuristic version of yourself. Ditch the past. Come into the now, be present, and this is where you're going to be able to change your life, and you're going to really be able to connect with your heart and your heart chakra. I also noticed over here we have the planet of Neptune, which is all about your intuition and your imagination. It is a very feminine energy. And over here we do have the symbol of the sun, which is the opposite. It is very masculine. It's very action driven. It's very go-getter, make it happen. And so with them being on opposite ends here, it's just you being called even more to find that balance between your own yin and yang energy. So we do have both energies Mercuries that exist within us, and sometimes we tend to be more of one than the other, and it's up to us to find the balance. And when we can find the balance between inaction and action, imagining the vision and executing the vision, we're fucking unstoppable. And then even in the middle here, we have the planet of Mercury. So with this being in the middle, what that's saying to me, because Mercury is the planet of communication, is that the way that you're going to be able to find your own balance between your yin and yang energy is going to be by having conversations with yourself, with present you. Having those honest conversations with where you are overexerting yourself and where you are under-delivering in your life. Okay, group number 1, let's shuffle some more cards to see what else we can get on this reading. Oh, and we have lots of 2s here. I love it. Literally the duality, the 2 sides of the coin. So over here with the wreath card, self-love and beauty, this is where we are being called to find compassion, find acceptance for even the darkest parts of ourselves, okay? This is a little bit of shadow work that you're doing here. This is you facing arguably the most human parts of yourself. So the sides of you that can tend to be selfish or greedy or rude. We all have been those characteristics, some on more extremes than others, but we all have been them. We all have lived them. And those are the parts of you that you need to face and find acceptance for. And through that acceptance, you're actually surrendering and releasing those parts of yourself. Sometimes we're scared to accept them or embrace them because we think that we're going to become them more. And it's actually quite the opposite. When we finally shed light, bring those shadows into the light, let them be seen, heard, understood, and accepted and integrated into who we are, we find this newfound freedom. So over here we have Midnight Swim. Ooh, even the sound of that just sounds like shadow work. Through those shadows, through exploring those dark parts of the self, you actually find freedom from your own misery, I guess you could say. Your own self-imposed misery, I should say, or the negative self-talk that you do in your head, or the comparing of yourself that you do to others. If you even look at the imagery on this card, like we are this beautiful light being, but we also are our darker parts. I don't even want to call them dark because they just are part of the self. They are part of the human experience. There is no escaping them. There is no bypassing them, okay? There is only embracing and accepting them, and only through that will you feel true liberation. So this is huge, group number 1. This is big, big, big energy. Let's shuffle some more cards and see what else you're getting here. We have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And we have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. So the reason that you have been so hesitant to make decisions and move forward in your life is because you don't even know what the hell you want, because you're not listening to your intuition. The only reason we ever feel indecisive is because we are too focused on what we think everything else and everyone else, society, our family, our friends, our partners want of us, and we're not connecting to our intuition, our true sense of self, peace, happiness, fulfillment, and making decisions based off of that knowing and that gut instinct of who you are, what you came here to do, and your purpose. So you're being called at this time, when you're coming into your present self and you are coming into the present moment, use your imagination. Who are you at your core? Who are you right now? And who do you want to become? Because you can become any version of you that you want to become, but you cannot become the version of you that you want to become by living in the past and obsessing over the future. You can only become and connect with and embrace that version of yourself now, in the now. I really recommend for this group number 1 collective to really do some breath work exercises and also maybe do some higher self kind of guided meditations that can really help you connect to the frequency of your higher self. Bring that version of you into the present moment and start showing up as him/her. For example, if through my intuition, I know that I'm here to do something big and bold and creative, yet every single day in my life, I'm waking up, doing the bare minimum, playing it small, playing it safe, then you are not aligned. And that's why you are having a hard time making decisions, because you're not aligning to that frequency. So really use your imagination. Put yourself in the frequency of your higher self, who is big, who is bold, who is creative, and who is showing up, and start becoming that version of you one step at a time. Now, you don't have to completely 180 personality flop. That's not how it works either. But the beginning of your day is very powerful. Wake up in the morning, breathe into the present moment, connect with your higher self, ask her or him what they would do for the first beginning moments of their day. Just start there. Just start with the morning time and see how that changes your energy. Through this imagination card, I'm also feeling as if you're being called to think big. Your higher self is saying you're thinking too small. You're limiting yourself. You don't even know what you're capable of yet. So let yourself think big, dream big. Focus on what feelings do you want to cultivate more into your life. Sometimes we get so caught up on the bigger picture of what we want our life to look like. We think that we want all these material things, and we want the financial wealth, and we want the house, and we want the partner. We don't really want the thing. We want how the thing is going to make us feel, or how we think the thing is going to make us feel. So connect more to those feelings in your everyday life, and let your higher self show you the how. Through those guided meditations, connect to your higher self, connect to the emotions that you want to feel, the feelings you want to feel in your everyday life. Maybe you want freedom, maybe you want love, okay? Connect to those feelings and ask your higher self to show you how, because they will show you the way, okay? Let's shuffle this deck to see any last words of wisdom from your higher self. Oh my gosh, so many came through. You got angel number 333, support. We have 444, protection. 525, reshape. And 911, inevitability. Wow. This inevitability card just gave me chills. That is a huge message from your higher self. They are saying your success, your happiness in this lifetime is inevitable. It is inevitable. Right now, you're being called to reshape the way that you view and the way that you define a happy, successful life, because it might be different than past you thought it would be. You might have new priorities, new things that would make you happy. Maybe you used to think that being the richest person in the world would bring you so much happiness, but maybe you're getting older and you're realizing that money does not equal happiness. Financial success does not equal happiness. What does? Freedom, love. That's what does. Reshape and redefine what success means and looks like to you. You are protected. You are supported by your higher self, by your guides and angels. You can do this. They believe in you. I love you so much. Thank you so much, group number 1. If you feel like this reading really resonated with you and your energy, and you would like to book a one-on-one personal session, I will have it linked down below in the description. And thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Group number 2, holy wow, this is huge energy, okay? We have 3 major arcana cards coming up for you. Your higher self is calling this your divine intervention, your massive redirection, and your entirely new start to your brand new life. Wow, those are big words coming through. So starting off here strong, your higher self is calling you out with the death card in reverse. They're saying you have been resisting the necessary changes that are needing to happen in your life to truly live a life of fulfillment and purpose and happiness. You have been operating out of your ego for way too long. And see, the ego is very misunderstood, okay? The ego is a part of who we are. It is a part of the human experience. but it is the part of us and the part of our minds that keep us wanting to feel safe and sturdy, and it will keep us stuck in the same, stuck, the word right there, it'll keep us stuck in the same situations. It'll have us repeating the same negative patterns over and over again. Because even if they are bad patterns or bad cycles, your brain knows what to expect. Your ego knows what to expect, and that keeps it cozy and it keeps your ego happy. But guess who it doesn't keep happy? Your higher self, your soul, okay? You are about to make an irreversible jump from operating from your ego to operating from your soul. Wow, holy crap. And one of your biggest outlets and one of the ways that you have been resisting stepping into your true self, your true power, is this Empress in reverse card, is your dependence on others. This could be a relationship partner. This could be your dependence on family, your dependence on friends. You've been waiting for other people to pave the way for you, for other people to show you the way, for other people to help you, for other people to give you confidence. And that is just not how this is going to work, because you are a unique expression of source energy. There is nobody like you. There could never be anybody like you. There could never be anybody that's going to do it the way that you're going to do it. And that is what you've been afraid of. You're afraid of your own power. This Empress card is wanting to be upright. These two go together, the Empress and the Hierophant, okay? Through connecting to your soul, to your higher self, who is coming through in this reading for you. Hi, we are here. Your higher self is here as the Hierophant. They're saying you need to be the Empress, okay? You're needing to tap into your creativity, your divine feminine energy, your ability to create your dream life, your dream reality, okay? This collective is probably an artist of some sort or a creative, somebody who, with the Hierophant here, is here to show and teach higher wisdom through art. Now, art could be anything. Art can be writing, it can be music. Art could even be a business or a project that you work on, like a life project, right? But you're not going to be able to create that when you are being the Empress in reverse. That's what's been holding you back, okay? Because we have the Two of Pentacles here as well. You're needing to harness both sides of you, okay? There is the side of you that has all of this ancient knowledge and ancient wisdom about who you are, why you're here, what you're here to do, how you can help the collective, how you can help yourself, how you can better your life. And you also already have the resources to start making it happen. So you're sitting here waiting around on something. You already have all the pieces of the puzzle. You just have to put two and two together. That's what this is representing here. You just have to put two and two together and make it happen. And the way to do that is by letting go of your need to control your life, control your situation. You are co-creating this life with Source. You are co-creating this life with Spirit. You came here for a purpose. You came here for a reason. And the more you try to stray away from that and deny that, the more resistance you're going to experience in your reality. And that's what's been happening for you. You've been experiencing so much resistance. It's like one crappy thing after another, or one meltdown after another, because your soul is trying to get in the driver's seat. Your soul is trying to talk to you. Now, like I said, our ego is part of the human experience. There's no ego death and then you just ascend to the higher self. There's just the co-creation with the ego, okay? And that's the balance that we have coming in that is being called for you at this time. You're also struggling between two options right now. So this could be in love. This could be in career. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates. But you have two options right now. A or B, one or two, stay or go, stand still or move, right? And they're reaffirming that nobody is going to be able to make this decision for you. You are the only one who can stand in your frame, stand in your power, connect to your true, authentic nature, gifts, abilities. This is also symbolizing some sort of like spiritual awakening for some of you as well. So this could definitely be people who are awakening to their own intuitive gifts and abilities, awakening to energy and wavelengths and the flow of the universe. You're exiting out of this almost like illusion of separation, illusion of duality, and you're wanting to step into, and you're starting to step into this understanding of oneness and connection and how everything flows together and how energy is abundant and there's more than enough available for you in the quantum. And that's what your higher self is coming through to say. They're saying there is more than enough abundance for everyone to go around. You can alchemize energy, okay? They're saying there is no fear without love. There is no love without fear. A better example, your higher self is saying there is no fear without excitement. There is no excitement without fear. So how do we alchemize that? If I'm feeling scared, if I'm feeling fearful of the unknown and what's to come, how do I alchemize that to excitement? Your higher self is saying that fear is just excitement without the breath. So you're being asked to find your breath, get into a meditative state, cultivate a morning routine where you really breathe, calm your central nervous system, talk to yourself, talk to your ego, ask your ego, he or she, ask them what is wrong? What is wrong right now? What is harming me in this moment? And your ego is going to scramble for answers, but 9.999 times out of 10, there is nothing wrong happening right now. These are worries of the future. These are pains of the past that do not exist anymore because all we have is this present moment. This reading is a little bit similar to group number 1. So if you also felt pulled to that pile, this could be why, because they're kind of similar messages coming through here. So group number 2, it is time to nurture the self. Pour that love, nurturing, acceptance, unconditional love that you give to other people in your life. Pour it into yourself. And what that self-love really looks like, that self-acceptance really looks like, is accepting your ego, accepting those quote-unquote negative sides of yourself. Self-love is not loving the best parts of yourself and shining those forward. That is more of just kind of like an alignment sort of vibe. The real self-acceptance is found in the dark. We can only venture truly as far into the light as far as we've been willing to go into the dark. Shine that light. So bring those shadows to the surface. Bring those parts of you that are feeling unworthy, incapable, unlovable. Bring them to the surface. Show them compassion. Love those parts of you anyway because they've made you who you are today. And making peace with those parts of you is what's going to take you where you are meant to truly go, where you can go, okay? We also have Scorpio energy and Taurus energy, okay? So what this is saying is let those scary, fearful emotions come to the surface and find the stillness within them. Learn how to breathe through the emotions, okay? This is about alchemy. If you guys don't know about how to alchemize emotions and how emotions are really just frequency and energy, definitely do some research. You can find some really cool videos on YouTube, or maybe I can make one on here for you guys if you're interested in that. But let's shuffle some more cards and see what else your higher self has to say to you. We have 21, holiday, and we have 10, bright night. Your higher self is also calling for some of y'all to get out of your town, get out of your state, get out of your country. Take a vacation by yourself. This is feeling like a solo trip for some of you. This is like really needing to happen, okay? Going out of the country might be a little scary to do on your own, but you could definitely go to like a different city or a different state. Go by yourself and connect to your own beautiful energy within your body. Go on a little exploration. Go lay on a beach maybe. I'm seeing a beach for a lot of you. For some of you, this is more mountain vibes. Like go sit under a big tree and just breathe into your body. Get in a different physical space and allow yourself to have a good cry. Have a good surrender. Let the ego surrender. Find that stillness. Oh my gosh, you can literally hear the cicadas outside. I'm so sorry if you can hear that in the video. They're saying, yes, connect with nature. But doing this will really help you connect with your own power within your body. This is so funny, guys. The cicadas literally keep going every time I start talking. I keep pausing and then they stop. And then I start talking and they keep going again. So I don't know if cicadas mean anything to you guys, but they are loud. Nature is calling your name. Your higher self says, yes, get out in nature. I also love this bright night card. I feel like it's seriously still alluding to the alchemizing energy. Like, yes, there is darkness or there is lower frequencies or negative frequencies, but they wouldn't exist without the positive ones, and the positive ones wouldn't exist without the negatives. Like, up could not go without down, down could not go without up, right? So bright night. Bring the light to the darkness. Also, your higher self is giving me this really powerful vision and imagery of just how the light always impedes the dark, not the other way around. So connect with your light, your internal light, your spiritual light, your body light, your higher self light. Bring it into your body, connect to it, meditate into it, breathe into it, find it, feel it within your body, and shine it out to every single part of you that you've ever been and every single part of you that you ever will be. Wow, that is a powerful message from your higher self. And they are also sending you that light through this reading. So if you are feeling some sort of uplifting energy coming through the screen into your body, your higher self is sending you that light right now. So you might be feeling that as well. Let's pull some more cards and see what else your higher self would like to say. Of course, here we go. We have change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And we have humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Your higher self says change is inevitable. Change is the only constant of life. The only thing that you can ever expect in life is that you don't know what to expect. And the more you can embrace that and find the lightness and the play and the excitement in that concept, the overall happier and more successful and abundant and loving you will be and radiate out and experience in the world around you. You are being shown a massive perspective shift. Life does not happen to you. It happens for you. Change happens for you. Change happens in your favor. And it might not feel like it in the moment because we have all these attachments to these people and these things that around us that we've created are safety nets. Oh, someone just texted me. Higher self says, incoming message. No, but seriously, that's hilarious because they're like, you're waiting for other people to show you the way. Hi, incoming message. We are here to show you the way. And we is just you because it's your higher self. There is no right or wrong way to do life, they say. There is just your way. Connect to your joy. Connect to your play. Ditch the societal norms, the familial norms, the partnership norms, and do what makes you happy. Follow your fucking good feelings, your higher self says. I'm also feeling very much like the orange and the green resonates because I feel like these are some chakras that you're needing to work on, the sacral chakra and the heart chakra. So I would be doing some sort of energy work with those chakras at this time. Let's get some last bit of insight from your higher self coming in. All right, the last ones they have for you here is 2713, mindfulness, 369, compassion. We have 111, make a wish, and 1234, potential. Wow. Wow, like I said, this reading has big energy. So if you would, for just a moment, I want you to close your eyes right now. And with this 111 card, I want you to make a wish to your higher self right now, in this time, in this space, because we have following it this 1234 potential card, which means there is infinite potential to create the life that you want to create. So I'll give you just a moment to make your wish to your higher self. And once you've done that, they want you to open your eyes and 2713, connect to mindfulness, connect to the present moment. Be mindful of the decisions that you're making in life. Who are you living your life for? Are you living it for yourself? Are you living it for your greatest happiness? Or are you living it for the societal norms, or for your family, or for your friends, okay? Show yourself some compassion. Show up for yourself in the present moment. Be present with yourself. Get clear on who you really are, what you really want out of life. Your wish will come to you in due time. Take your solo trip. Live your best life, bestie. You're going to figure it out, and I love you, and I am so proud of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you would like to book a personal one-on-one session with me, I'm going to have it linked down in the description for you. Also, feel free to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Oh my goodness, group number 3. This energy is fast moving. We have the Knight of Wands coming in. This is fast moving energy. Things are changing for you right now, and they are changing rapidly. Also, as I sat down to shuffle the cards, I fell a little bit, and like not hard, like just fell down right on the ground, and it gave my stomach that little feeling of like when your stomach kind of like drops and it tickles a little bit and you're like, oh gosh, like, and it was like a little scary, but also like kind of exciting and felt good. I'm laughing at the way I just described that experience, but that's what life is about to be like for you. Now, for some of you, you might already be feeling some of this more excitement for what's to come. But for a lot of you who are watching this right now, you are in the thick of it. So you are experiencing a huge, huge, huge loss, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is something that you thought was going to be the beginning of something truly amazing. So for some of you, this could be a relationship. For some of you, this could be like a lost career opportunity, or this could even signify just a sequential order of events that you thought was going to take place and then it didn't. Either way, we're feeling like an opportunity for true happiness or success in whatever category that looks like for you. We're feeling like it got taken away. We missed our shot. We missed our chance. You're probably having a little bit of like a scarcity mindset right now. Like, oh gosh, if not that one thing, then it's not going to be anything, right? It's like this or nothing. And your higher self is coming through to say that there is so much out there for you. And your higher self is about to bring in this motivation like no other before, okay? With the Knight of Wands card coming in, like this is fast moving. This is, your higher self is really sending you energy right now to connect you back to your true passions in life. Your true passions that have nothing to do with another person, another person's vision, another person's idea, another person's family, home, whatever. This is all about you. What truly gets your gears going? What really lights you up inside? And life is going to start to feel like kind of this adventure. You're kind of in this redirection era of, it's like a fresh beginning. It's like, you know, when you're going from being a teen to an adult and you feel like you're finding yourself, you're either having that for the first time or you're having like the second coming of refinding yourself and really connecting to your goals and your dreams and your ambitions. This also indicates like an opportunity coming in for you. So again, this could be for love, this could be for career, but there is a big opportunity that is coming in for you. There's a new energy that is so ready to replace the old energy, but you have to, with this Two of Wands, make the choice to let go of that old energy. This new energy can't come in until you take your losses. You say, look, you know what? If it wasn't meant for me, it wasn't meant for me. I'm open and ready for the new. Once you just even make that conscious decision, you make that choice, holy crap, is this going to come flooding in through the floodgates for you? This is amazing. Oh my gosh, and this is so funny. It has that little saying right here, should I stay or should I go? Like that song, should I stay or should I go? And your higher self is coming through to say, go. You need to go. Leave the old It's not for you. If it was for you, it would be in your reality. It would be for you. It would be with you. It is not for you. It is time to let it go. It is time to open your energy back up to all that your higher self is trying to bring you right now. We also have Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. Yeah, so some of y'all might be experiencing a financial loss, actually. This could be like loss of, again, like I said, career, but this could be like a money loss as well. Maybe you made a bad investment or really spent a lot of time and resources in an area of your life that you thought was going to thrive, and now it's like not. Your higher self is ready to replace it. Queen of Pentacles, like this is rich bitch energy, okay? She is the queen of investments. She is the queen of investments. She is the queen of investing in herself. Her time is her investment. She pours her time and energy and resources into things that truly light her up and make her excited about life. So your higher self is coming through to say, whatever you want to do in life is going to work out. If you put time, effort, consistency into anything that you want to build, grow, or become, it will be successful. So you want to make sure that something that you're building or creating, or this life that you're creating for yourself, brings you true joy. It really lights you up inside. There is plenty of energy. There is not scarcity, right? Energy is not scarce. Energy is abundant. There's more than enough excitement, happiness, financial wealth to go around. But if you're spending your energy in a place that drains you, then you're only going to be able to keep up with that for like a year, and then it's going to fizzle out. So again, whether that be a connection or whether that be a business plan or whatever it is, make sure it's actually aligned, because if you really truly love something or someone and you're passionate about it, that energy will continue to fuel itself until like infinity. Your higher self is just showing me the infinity sign right now. You're being called to treat yourself like a luxury. Treat your mind, body, and soul like it's luxury with love. Make every little moment of your life romantic. That's what your higher self is saying. Your higher self, in her or his energy, romanticizes every little moment, finds the beauty and the joy in every little moment. And even if it's an uncomfy and frustrating moment, they will find a way to relieve that discomfort. They will find a way to alchemize it to something that is more bearable. Your higher self, even when they're having a bad day, which first of all, your higher self does let themselves have a bad day, right? That's normal, that's human. But at the end of that day, they just take it back to gratitude, right? Your higher self has an end of the night ritual where they sit down and they write down everything that they were grateful for about the day and everything that they were grateful for in their life at this point in time. Because even if it was a shitty day or a shitty situation, if you're aligned to yourself and your purpose and your passions, it's a productive shitty, right? It might still be shitty, but it's shitty in the right direction, right? And that is something to be excited about and something to look forward to. You want to make sure you're working towards something or working towards an era of your life that you really are excited about and passionate about. Also, there was some birds chirping as I was talking just now. So if you heard those, I apologize. But your higher self is coming in loud and clear. She is chirping. We also have the card here of Temperance. Your higher self is calling for you to be patient, to stand in your frame, stand in your energy at this time. Like I said earlier, anything you want will come to you, but we are operating in the 3D, right? So you may have these amazing ideas and you're excited about things in the 5D and you can just feel it. It's like you could reach out and just feel it, but it's not here with you in the physical 3D yet. That needs time. That takes time. There is divine timing. So if this is a romantic partner, if this is a business partner, if this is something that you're trying to work towards or manifest, that person also has to be ready for you. So you could be ready for something tenfold at the end of the day, but if that thing is not ready for you, then it won't come into your reality yet. So you're being called from your higher self to have patience, continue on. For a lot of you in this collective, I do feel like you've already started a new journey. Like I know there's some of you that are kind of over here and you're still grieving, but a lot of you, like, you've already made some decisions and started into this new era, and your higher self is saying, just keep going, have patience, patience and persistence, patience and persistence. That is what they keep saying over and over and over again. And I'm also noticing on this book as I'm talking, like the tree of life symbol, like you are actually physically, spiritually, emotionally creating a new life for yourself. And this is something that you can be and should be very excited about, group number 3, because there are amazing things coming for you. Let's shuffle some more cards and see what else we get. Okay, continuing right on into that idea that your higher self was just talking about. This is a time to celebrate. This is a time to get excited. Think outside the box. You are limitless, okay? We have this magical knight right here. You are in a beautiful position of limitless potential when we are no longer attached to the things we used to be attached to. We are just pure infinite potential, and this can be maximized, this can be alchemized, this can be transmuted, this can be transformed, this can be scaled, this can be big. This next thing coming in for you, this next big blessing coming in is big. And at this point in time, your higher self is calling for you to find your stability, find your roots, find your strength, okay? Just like the oak tree. Because when it comes, it's going to come, and they want you to be prepared for it. So at this point, you're being called to get organized. Get your home organized. Get your electronics organized. Build sturdy foundations for this next chapter. So whatever it is for you, group number 3, make sure it has a sturdy foundation. The blessing is going to come in quick, but you do not need to move quickly. This is important, your higher self says. This is important. We are bringing the blessings in quickly, but we do not need you to move quickly. We need you to actually stand your ground. Stand your ground and let this come to you. Grow your roots deeper within yourself. Get all of your logistics ready. Plant all of your seeds. And stand there and be open to the sunlight and be open to the water and be open to the nutrients we are bringing you. Because when springtime comes, and that could be relevant for whenever you're watching this as well, something about April is really standing out. When springtime comes, holy crap, it is going to blossom into something you could not even ever imagine or dream of. I literally stumbled over my words because it's just such big energy coming through. We also have double Sagittarius energy here and Aries as well. This is fiery. This is fast. And then we have the Taurus over here, which is your higher self saying, stand your ground, build your foundation. This is all coming in just so fast. And also those zodiacs might be relevant to you. That could be your zodiac, your sun, moon, or rising, or somebody important that is coming into your life and that is part of this movement forward. All right, let's see what else we have. Group number 3, messages from your higher self. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Wow. Your higher self is saying this abundance would not be able to come in if you had not experienced the grief, if you had not made room for it. Whatever you have recently lost, it taught you what you really care about and what you really value in this world. It gave you an unshakable perspective, and you will never proceed as the same person ever again. Because now that you're becoming a person who really knows your own values and your own sense of self and your own worth and what you deserve, now you are ready to receive more than you could ever imagine. You are ready to bring your dreams into the physical reality. I'm also noticing that this grief card really looks like this decoration that I just bought. It's like this calendar, has Tulum on there. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but it's just reminding me of, you know, part of the grief that you could be feeling right now could have a lot to do with time. You feel like you're behind. on sort of this like societal clock, but your higher self is saying, fuck time. I'm so sorry. Y'all's higher self is vulgar. I know I've been cussing a lot on this specific reading, but y'all's higher self that's coming through is she slash he is potent in the language, okay? But they're saying the societal clock isn't real. You're on whose time? Whose time are you on? We want to create a life that we truly love and adore, not one that we think that we're going to love and adore, one that we actually love and adore. And we can't always find what we are going to love until we experience what we aren't going to love, if that makes sense. So you had to experience, they go hand in hand, your higher self says. They go hand in hand. You had to experience the loss and had to experience what doesn't work to know what is going to work and what does align. And now it is ready to come in. Let's see if we can get any last insight for group number 3. We have 2020 bonds, okay? You were breaking bonds. You were breaking commitments. This could even be bonds and commitments that you made in 2020. So that might super resonate for some of you watching this. This could also indicate a bond that you made or an agreement that you made with yourself at the age of 20. So take whatever resonates. But you were breaking old agreements. So what your higher self means by this is you were breaking your old agreements of what you agreed at a certain time and space would make you happy and would make your life meaningful. You're breaking those agreements because it's not the same anymore. You've changed. You are making new bonds. You are making new agreements. And we do have the 69 card in here. Okay, don't laugh at me for laughing at that. But this is now about accountability, okay? So you're forming new agreements. You're forming new beliefs. Now hold yourself accountable to being this next version of yourself. This is a spiritual and an energetic level up. Like even looking at these numbers here, like 9 is technically a bigger number than 6. So you might feel like you're taking a step back or you're going backwards, but you're actually getting further ahead. Okay, you are this 6, okay? It's time to rise above your old thinking, your old belief systems, and step into the new you. Step into this 888 abundance. You have so many abundant cards, like abundance. Oh, Queen of Pentacles. I just love it. There is celebration. Like there's just so much good that is on the other end of this. They just need you to stand sturdy in your frame. Stand sturdy. Reevaluate yourself. Reevaluate your priorities. Get organized. Get clear. Get focused, and miracles are on their way. Okay, group number 3, thank you so much for watching this video. If this resonated and you would like to book a one-on-one session, then you can check out the link in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, hello, group number 4. Your higher self is so excited you're here because you are fully needing to hear this message that they have for you. So starting out over here with the King of Pentacles, first of all, your higher self wants to say they are so mother effing proud of you for all that you have achieved, all that you have become this far in your life. There is a strong aspect of your life. This could be career for a lot of you, I'm feeling like, with it being the King of Pentacles, but this also could be like relationships and just life experience. You feel like you have successfully completed something. You feel like you've made it. Like you set a goal and you achieved it for yourself. Some of you, this is even like travel. I don't know why this is coming through, but some of you have gotten to like be very well traveled and go to a lot of places. So like I said, this doesn't always mean material success. I am feeling like for a lot of you, this is very career focused. Like you've reached a point in your career that you are very, very, very proud of. You've created a certain amount of security and safe space within your 3D reality. For some of you guys, this is more emotional, spiritual security and safety that you've created for yourself. You've reached a certain level of mastery in life experience and emotional intelligence, okay? Take what resonates. It is a collective reading. but you have achieved something. You have successfully completed something, and it happened quicker than you thought it would. And so now you're kind of in this energy of like, oh, wow, I did it. Oh, wow, I did it. Oh, that was it. And that's the energy that I'm feeling for a lot of you guys. Like, once you finally made it, once you finally got it, you're kind of left with almost this empty feeling or this empty void, because there is so much more to life than the one thing that you had your sights set on, that you had your mind made up on. This could even be a relationship for some of you. This could be marriage. This could be union. Again, take what resonates. And I also apologize if you can hear the cicadas in the background. They're very loud. So as I was saying, your higher self is very proud of you for this. They're congratulating you for this, but they're saying, hey, there's always going to be something else that you're going to want to achieve or work towards. And that's okay. You're being called to make room for new dreams to come in. Be open to starting a new chapter of your life that revolves around something other than this. Sometimes when we become such a master at something, we are scared to do anything else or to venture out into anything else because it's unfamiliar, right? We have mastery over here. We feel confident in this, but the unknown, even if you have conquered the unknown before, the unknown is always going to feel scary, and it's going to bring a lot of self-doubt to the surface. It's going to freak your ego out. And you're going to be having to face sides of yourself that maybe you haven't been wanting to face, okay? A lot of trauma or shadow versions might kick up to the surface when you try to do something new or start a new venture in your life. So for some of you, this could be from moving in a shift of career in life to a shift of love. This could be moving from a shift of love to a shift of career, okay? The unknown is always going to feel scary, but you are always going to be in a state of unknown. So no matter how successful you are or how much you've achieved in one category of your life, you will always be a novice in another category of your life. So get comfortable with being the novice. You're being called to have a new outlook on life, because this is actually feeling very daunting and scary and heavy, and basically you're pissed off because you're like, oh, I just thought if I did this, I would just be happy till the end of all time. And then your higher self is like, no, it doesn't work like that. That's just one category of your life. There's all these other categories that they want you to have mastery in, connection, exploration, experience. So you're being called at this time to find excitement in this. I don't know why, but I am getting the vibes of like travel for some of you. I am seeing the word retreat. Maybe you need to go to a retreat of some sort, like a wellness retreat, like a spiritual retreat, something that can help you jump into this next chapter of your life and kind of like jump start you into it so it doesn't feel so scary. Have people who can surround you, community who can surround you, who can help you through this time. This could also be just community in general, really finding a group of people who can really relate to this new unknown chapter. People who are also maybe a little bit afraid of it, or, with these wounds coming to the surface, maybe finding a community of people who are also facing similar wounds and need help in certain areas of their life with their healing journey. So your higher self at this point in time is calling for you to embrace the unknown that is life. The only thing guaranteed, they're saying, is that nothing is ever guaranteed. And the sooner that you surrender to that and embrace that, the more relief you will feel in your life, okay? Also, this phrase right here, young spirit, is really calling out to me in the Page of Wands. You're being called to connect to your inner child, your inner playfulness. Approach any new project, idea, or chapter of life with the naivety and the energetics of a child, with excitement for the unknown, with the openness and the willingness to learn and grow and change and thrive and shine, okay? And yes, there will, along with the inner child, with the happy, there is also very sad, angry inner child that will surface as well. And you're going to be connecting with community to help you through that hard time, okay? Group number 4. Shuffle some more cards to see what else your higher self has for you. Alrighty, so sorry if this looks different. My camera overheated, so I had to go give it a second. But I also kind of took that as a message from your higher self that a lot of you could be feeling really burnt out right now, especially from this that you've poured so much time and effort into, because it's not as exciting anymore. It's not fueling you in the way that it used to, because you're being called to go in this direction of something new. So take your creation and open up a new avenue of it. So if this is like a business thing, it's saying open up a new branch of it, something that really excites you. If this is more of like a relationship, open up a new branch of relationship with yourself, with your own passions, things that light you up, okay? We have the number 1 card. You are seriously at a beginning, and your higher self is fully supporting this new chapter of your life, but you have to let go of the pride that you've built around this, or the pride that you have around this. Yes, this is amazing. They are so, so, so proud of you, but you are so much more than just this. You have so much more of yourself left to discover, left to uncover. And your higher self is sending you loving, hopefully exciting energy at this time. And you are being called to find an outlet, a new creative outlet, a new creative expression to explore this new version of yourself and this new version of your life in this new chapter, okay? Singing might be relevant for some of you. Music can be very healing at this time. I'm hearing songwriting, dancing, playing an instrument, sound bowls, things like that could be very, very, very helpful to transmute your energy at this time and to inspire you to continue down this new path and this new chapter. You're also being called to have faith at this time. This cross is really standing out to me. Have faith that if you let go of the control that this has over your life, or the control that you let this have over your life, that if you can let go of that, there is so much more abundance waiting for you in different forms. Abundance is not always material at all. Abundance is emotional, it's joy, it's fulfillment, it's peace, it's content, it's excitement, okay? That's the real abundance. The material abundance is more like just the cherry on top, right? So you're being called to explore the emotional, spiritual side of this. I am kind of getting that is more of this collective. Now, for some of you, again, this will be backwards. Maybe you've done the emotional, spiritual exploration, and now you're being called to go explore the 3D and all the things you can create in the 3D. Again, take what resonates. But for a majority of you, I think it's the other way around. I think you've built the 3D, and now it's time to go explore the emotions and explore the spiritual side of things, okay? Let's see what else is here for you. Group number 4. Oh, look at this. We have courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And then we have the success card. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And then we have the peace card. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So yes, what your higher self is encouraging at this time is find the strength, find the courage to redefine what success looks like in your life. Success is not how many things I have, or how much I have achieved, or how much I have attained. Success is how much love and joy have I cultivated in my life? How much do I wake up every day and feel light and feel excited for the day to begin? And if you're not feeling that way, your higher self is ready for you to feel that way. But for you to feel that way, you have to be willing to step back into the unknown. You have to have the courage to redefine what success looks like, and this in turn is going to bring you so much peace and fulfillment into your life. I'm also getting, for a lot of you in this group number 4 collective, that you used to operate life loving to go through the high highs and the low lows. And now you're at a spot where the high highs and the low lows is not the way you want to live life, okay? They're wanting you to connect to the flow of peace instead of high highs and low lows. How can I just flow in this general ease and contentment? And you're being guided to that at this time, but you're going to have to go through some shit to get there. Let's see what last insight your higher self has. Group number 4. We have 3003, inspiration, 202, perseverance, and 11, awaken. You're being called to persevere through the confines of the self, of the ego, awaken to something greater within you. This is an awakening to true love and joy, and let that inspire you to change your life, change your priorities, change how you show up for yourself and the people you love. Okay, group number 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If it resonated and you would like to book a one-on-one session, you can check that out via the link down below. And feel free to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video.